2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Glad to have you with us for this special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Rodman. Harper's out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen, and it's Longley in at center. And it's Detroit's ball. Here's Aguirre. It's deflected, but they get it back. Longley against Lambeer. 6 to shoot. Here's Dumars. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Jordan. Shoots over Dumars. No good on the shot. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Unloads from 13. Dennis Rodman showing his tenacity on the offensive glass.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Pippen. Count that one.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Thomas up top. He's guarded by Harper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Bill Lambeer.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Here's Chicago. It's a three-point game. Pippen against Aguirre. Tries from 10. Boy, for a guy 6'8" to move like that, Pippen, so impressive.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that one is good. Rodman's got his second bucket tonight.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Dumars.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Up the floor, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. Outside Harper. Poke loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Harper against Thomas. It's Dumars on the wing. The pass to Thomas. Lambeer kicks to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked, but they recover it. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago trailing here. Outside Pippen. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Left side Jordan. Some aerial skills by Jordan on the double clutch.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Outside Dumas. And stolen by Jordan. MJ take it. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
Oh my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Rodman against Dumars. Over Rodman. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls leading by 3, and Jordan has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And that's now 7 points for Michael Jordan. Detroit with the ball. Right side Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Harper. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Swiped it away. In transition, here come the Bulls. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Thomas with the ball. Outside Rodman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Aguirre against Pippen. Lock at 6. Aguirre passes to Thomas. Over Harper. That one off the back iron and out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons, trailing by 10. Here's Rodman. Detroit, no good that time either. Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's Lambier. Rodman trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and one of the game's premier agitators. Lambier can bait the foul call as well as anyone.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. So for the Pistons, Mahorn checked in for Rodman. Caspi comes in for Aguirre. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Bulls, Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. So he gets them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Kerr, the pass to Rodman. Jordan with it, covered by Mahorn. Dumars against Jordan. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Jordan's got 11 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Johnson against Rodman. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Kerr. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sally, he's checked in for Detroit. Then for the Bulls, Bushler's checked in for Rodman. And Jonathan Simmons subbed in for Michael Jordan.
Look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Dumars against Kerr. Pass to Caspi. Here's Sally. A shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Bushler. Back to Kerr. Pass to Bushler. On the wing, Kukoc. Kerr, the pass to Longley. With the fadeaway. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pistons trail by 15. Outside Dumars. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to Sally. Dumars against Kukoc. It's deflected. Outside, Simmons. Here's Dumars. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Bushler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The dish to Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Simmons. It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 18.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Dumars. Johnson right side. Now Dumars to end the run. That doesn't go either for Dumars.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Down low. Kukoc pass to Bushler. The pass to Kerr. Here's Kukoc, and it's denied.
And what you like about Sally, physical enough to battle inside, but athletic enough to compete on the perimeter and in transition. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
On the wing, Johnson. Over Simmons, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. From deep. It's rebounded by Mahorn. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. It's an 18-point game. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The 7-2 Luke Longley cleaning up the mess inside. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dumars kicks to Johnson. Kerr against Dumars. Pass to Sally. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And that one, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Sally against Kukoc. Outside, Simmons. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Bushler. Now Simmons. Now here's Kerr. Guarded by Sally. Here's Longley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Longley's got his second bucket of the night.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Passes to Sally. It's tipped. And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Now here's Johnson. We've got Mahorn. Caspy is out there with Edwards. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. That one drops for him.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Kukoc against Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. The Pistons making a change here. Thomas is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Pistons trailed by 19. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Mahorn. Shot clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Kerr, the pass to Kukoc.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pippen's checked in for Chicago. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Ring shot on the way. They get the rebound. Longley with the bucket. Longley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Johnson, it's deflected. And now here comes Simmons leading the break for 3. Kerr, and it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
Well, really good awareness from Jonathan Simmons. Really getting an understanding of when to put the pass on time and on target.
Johnson surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Aguaya's checked in for Mahorn. And a change for the Bulls. Harper's checked in. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Aguaya against Pippen. Rebound by the Pistons.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Outside, Rodman. Thomas passes to Rodman. Now Edwards. Guarded by Kukoc. Thomas against Harper. A baseline J. Chicago grabs the miss. Longley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, Simmons with it. Outside, Kukoc. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Aguirre. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Longley's got 4 this quarter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pulls up on the elbow. Thomas's shot is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Harper. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen. One-on-one here. And he comes up with the deuce.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the Pistons making a change here. Lambier's checked in. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Simmons. Pass to Rodman to end the cold streak. Got a piece of it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And slam dunk by Jordan. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Lambier. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Harper the pass to Jordan. Pippen against Rodman. The Bulls keep it alive. Rodman doing what he does best on the offensive glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, but not by much. 2 free throws nonetheless coming up for him. Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. The Bulls making a switch here. Weddington's checked in. And so Lambier nails both of them. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-4 run. It's Pippen on the wing. Rodman covering. But they get it back. Pippen, no luck.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Thomas.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Bulls shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Thomas, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pippen can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here is Edwards. Passes it to Rodman. Here is Aguirre. Guarded by Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And it's Harper with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's in there. And that's 18 points for Michael Jordan.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Thomas. He kicks it to Rodman. They get a hand on it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Tipped away. Chicago with the ball. Thomas against Harper. He dishes it to Pippen. Over Rodman. And it's Pippen missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here is Aguirre. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. High post Lambeer. And Thomas has it in the corner. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Harper. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 22 points.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Thomas against Harper. Thomas kicks to Rodman. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. For the Pistons, Sally, he's checked in for Edwards. Caspi comes in for Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Bulls, Simpkins, he's checked in for Wennington. Bushler comes in for Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. Detroit with the ball. Clock at 6. Outside Dumars. And John Sally, the spider, snares the rebound. Sally's shot is good.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Bushler, the pass to Jordan. Rodman down low, guarded by Sally. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Mahorn checked in for the Pistons. And both free throws good for Rodman. So it's the Pistons now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Dumars. And that one drops for him. Dumars got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jordan against Aguirre. No good from Jordan. Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Aguirre. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he makes that one. 24 points for Jordan.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Kerr against Dumars. Pass to Aguirre. That one good for 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Kerr against Dumars. And Jordan has it in the corner. And the Bulls, another 3.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Rodman against Dumars. That one, no good. Good D by Jordan. Here's Kerr. Detroit with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Mahorn against Kerr from the baseline. 4 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Outside Jordan. Unloads. That one doesn't drop. And it's Detroit the other way. Aguirre kicks to Caspi. Here is Mahorn. Here's Aguirre. Great touch on the 16-footer. Aguirre's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
To the paint. And Jordan slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. 3 for Caspi, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying this Round 2 conference semifinal. And guys, for the Bulls, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Longley in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Harper the pass to Pippen. And 3 from Jordan. Lambeer grabs the board. Lambeer's got 11 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And then Pippen slams it in.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. From the top of the key, he buries it. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside, Rodman. And they double up Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Goes back up. That one misses. Good work defensively by Rodman.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Inside. 3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 11. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Aguirre against Rodman, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Good on both. Here's Jordan. He has 29. Pass to Pippen. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Pippen's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And stolen by Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
High post Lambeer. Out to the right wing. Aguirre passes to Lambeer. 5 on the clock. Johnson, he's checked in for Aguirre. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Thomas against Harper. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Rodman. Isaiah Thomas puts the pass right on the money.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Offside Pippen. Detroit with the rebound. Lambier's. Johnson against Pippen. Johnson up top to the middle. Stolen by Pippen. Good D by Thomas. And it's Detroit's ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Thomas.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Pistons making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Simmons is checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. Now the Bulls with it. On the wing, Kukoc. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Harper. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Edwards. Kukoc with the defensive effort. And here's Pippen. 13 points in the game. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Kukoc. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Pippen. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Pippen's got 15.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now Johnson. Passes it to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Fires from 18. Detroit, no good that time either.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Pippen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pippen with the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Second chance shot. Luke Longley grabs the miss.
And you know you get that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Simmons. Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him. And so here is Chicago. Now here's Pippen. 17 points in the game. There's the pass to Simmons. Over Johnson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This guy's such a physical player. Even when you put contact on Jonathan Simmons, he keeps his momentum and focus.
Right wing. Inside, Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Kukoc over Johnson. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Mahorn checked in for Laimbeer. Sally comes in for James Edwards. And it's Caspian for Rodman. Then for the Bulls. Sally, he's checked in for Longley. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Harper. That's good from Kukoc. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. To the wing right side. Pass to Mahorn. Thomas against Kerr. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mahorn. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Kukoc. Passes it to Bushler. Simmons with it. 18 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
Really good touch and timing. The catch-and-shoot game of Jonathan Simmons is continuing to improve.
Here's Thomas. Here's Sally. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kukoc against Sally. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They get it back. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Kukoc has got 8 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Sally. And the pass to Mahorn. Here's Johnson. Over Simmons. They grab their own miss. And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good. And he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
And just a poster child for the role of enforcer. Mahorn knows exactly what he's being paid to do. And boy, does he do it well.
Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2.
That one is off. Brown is checked in for Detroit. And the second free throw, good. And Chicago has possession. Kerr with it. He has 6. Pass to Kukoc. From the wing, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kukoc has got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Here's Brown. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Kerr. Pass to Bushler. Now Kukoc. Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Bushler, the pass to Sally. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. No good from Simmons. Johnson against Simmons. Johnson dishes to Casper. Back to Johnson. To the paint, Mahorn. And it's blocked.
And what you like about Sally, physical enough to battle inside, but athletic enough to compete on the perimeter and in transition.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Johnson against Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Aguaya's checked in for Johnson. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Sally. And it's Rodman in for Jonathan Simmons. Mahorn hits them both. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Kukoc. Lets it go with a 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Brown feeling it out a bit.
Two.
And that one misses. And the Pistons making a change here. Dumars is checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he's good on the second. Here is Kerr. 6 points for him. Down low. And the dunk by Jordan.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Dumars against Kerr. Shoots a fader and misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jordan draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. 40 seconds left in the third. Jordan against Aguirre. Passes to Dumars. Here's Sally. Here's Aguirre. He's got 7. Clock at 4. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And here's Jordan outside, off target. And so it's Chicago with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Detroit, Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Sally. Then there's Mahorn, and it's Caspi in at the 3. Sally's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here is Smith. To the left side wing. Here's Mahorn. They get it back. Sally, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Sally's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Williams. Kerr can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Smith on the wing, defended by Kerr. Jordan against Williams, and then slammed in by Jordan.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now, here is Smith. The pass to Sally. Here's Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Smith, the pass to Caspi. The second chance effort. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Wennington. Kicks it to Kerr. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Simpkins. Shot clock at 5. Takes a shot at the elbow. Second shot opportunity. And it goes down 2 points. Wennington's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Smith, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's 2-on-1. The finish, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here is Smith. Here's Sally. Pass to Mahorn. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here is Caspi, guarded by Jordan. They get it again.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now the pass to Mahorn. To stop the run. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Jordan inside, working on Williams. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Bushler's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. And here's Smith. Pass to Edwards. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Edwards got his first bucket in this one.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Now here's Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Brown drives in. And again, Chicago. No good. Lets a floater go. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Chicago. Now Brown. Here's Wennington. Brown outside. Pass to Simpkins. No good on the shot. Now the Pistons take it the other way. To the inside. Sally. And then Sally with the dunk.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
I like this aggressiveness from him. He saw an opportunity and did not hesitate.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Detroit. From the low block, hits. Count that one from Simpkins. Now here's Williams. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Brown, he's checked in for Williams. And Chicago also making a switch. Sally, he's checked in for Simpkins. Brown against Brown. He kicks it to Caspi. Five to shoot. Knocked loose. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brown with it, passes it to Bushler. Here's Wennington. Simmons passes to Bushler. Yep, that one goes. Bushler's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Brown against Brown. Brown the pass to Sally. Edwards inside. That's tipped. Brown against Brown. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
One shot.
That free throw good from Brown.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Brown against Brown. Brown the pass to Caspi. They need this. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Sally's shot is off. And it's Detroit's ball. It's Brown with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Brown outside. Here's Wennington. Edwards defending.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Caspi dishes to Brown. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Three for Caspi. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Pistons. And Jonathan Simmons gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sally kicks to Brown. The pass to Caspi. Bulls on D. Brown outside. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Sally. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Sally's got his first 2 points.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Edwards. Gets an open look and hits. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter. Now the Bulls with it. And here is Simmons. Pass to Wennington. And there it is for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brown the pass to Smith. Here's Sally. And the three off target. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Kicks it to Simmons. Here's Sally. Passes it to Brown. Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. 1:37 left in the fourth. Simmons looking it over. Pass to Wennington. Off on the layup.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Brown kicks to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Two.
First one falls for him. Mahorn checked in for Detroit. Rodman comes in for Caspi. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Now Brown. Pass to Simpkins. Passes it to Bushler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. It's deflected. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he makes good on the layup.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Brown the pass to Bushler. Sally against Edwards. Here's Bushler. Fires from deep. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Brown inside. He's covered by Brown. And it's Brown missing. And the Chicago Bulls will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.